Hey guys, this is Miki ASMR here, and today I'm going to be reading a Tsukishima Kei ex-listener. This one is a Hanahaki disease, AU. If you guys know what that is, it's where you throw up petals and like blood from an unrequited love. And this one is titled The Petals in Our Lungs, and without further ado, let's get right on to the video. You must never suffer from an unrequited love. Her mother's words echoed throughout her mind when she felt petals quickly rushing up her throat at the sight of the beautiful boy with messy locks of blonde hair. She could barely breathe as the petals grew from within her, slowly suffocating her, combining with the excess phlegm in her throat. It was disgusting. It was painful, but she couldn't do anything about it. His laughter causes her heart to immediately react, sending her thoughts into overdrive as the sound echoed in her memories once more. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. She repeats the same mantra over and over in her head, only to fail when she sees him passing by her, carrying the scent of spring with him, as his dark gray eyes were aligned with amusement. She loves him, but he will never love her back. Just then, a fit of coughs racks throughout her form, and she quickly covers up her mouth when she felt something rise up in her throat. There was an odd contracting feeling that she felt against her throat as she manages to cough up something thick, the slickness landing it against the palm of her hand. She cups her hands together to make sure none of the other students notice the severity of her disease. Resting her back against one of the walls, she shakily spreads out her hands to see the flower petals that had haunted her since that day. Azula petals, bathed in a salmon hue, the flower petals that conveys an innate hope for the loved one to take care of themselves. I'm going to die soon. Point of view change. This is now with Suki. Suki, are you okay? The boy with golden hair runs his hand through his soft tresses, spitting out the last bit of those thin, yet annoying petals into the toilet bowl. When he had suffered from this cursed disease, why did it have to be filled to the brim with such thin and varying petals? Feeling one of those petals stuck in his teeth, he does yet another spit take, watching with his narrow eyes as they landed into the toilet bowl with the rest of them. Why did it have to be Dela peppers? Or petals? I don't know how to say that, so... When he flushes the evidence down the toilet of his pathetic pain, he clears his throat and reassures his friend, "I'm fine, Yamaguchi. Stop being so annoying." Finally, stepping out into the hall, he wiped his mouth with the back of his hand, clearing his throat as he gestured the freckled boy to follow him. Stepping out into the hallway, he was shocked to see her running past him, the mere sight of her quickly disappearing form making petals rise in his lungs once again. He coughs, all the while cursing what a pain this all was. Suki. He could hear the misery in Yamaguchi's voice, forcing him to look back as he rests his hand on his friend's shoulder. Don't fall in love with someone that doesn't want you. I, for one, am tired of seeing her miserable all the time. She's the reason why I'm suffering, and yet you don't see me crying, and I'll be damned if I let her die without doing anything about it. Remember that, Yamaguchi. Remember that. Without even waiting for his reply, Tsukishima follows the girl who unknowingly kept his heart in her hands. Now it's back to you. She takes refuge to the rooftop, miserable as she continues to cough up the petals that had slowly began filling her lungs. She hadn't told anyone about the disease and how much she was suffering, and now she was going to die without even saying goodbye to the ones that were close to her. Her vision kept on going in and out of focus. She felt as though she was suffocating with each breath that she took. She was on the cusp of life and death. Suddenly, she was aware of how she wasn't alone anymore, as a cough was heard from behind her. She looks back to see her best friend, appearing in a sick and pale and sickly voice, beneath the sunlight. His coughs were remnant of her own as he continued to stare at her with those liquid golden eyes. He never once took his gaze off of her, continuing to cough as he captured the petals within his palm. He shows them to her, forcing her to see the thin yellow petals that settled against the palm of his hand. You did this to me. His words make her blood turn cold as she trembled, tears quickly filling up her vision as she ignored the way her petals were traveling up her throat once again. Covering her lips with her hands, she watches Kei step even closer to her, not stopping until he was directly in front of her. I've been suffering with this for months now, and it's time I finally did something about it. Kei, she gasps as he wraps his arms around her, keeping her chin still as he gazed deeply into her eyes. I love you. I've always loved you, and I want you to live, so hurry up and love me back already. He doesn't dare wait another second longer for her to reply, choosing to kiss her right then and there, where her hands are automatically grabbed onto him. And while she kissed him, she swore that it steadily became easier to breathe again. Finn. That was so cute. Oh my god. Okay, I finally won that we didn't die, because I swear I always pick the fucking stories where we end up dying, so yikes. Oop. But that was so cute. I hope you guys like that. I forgot to mention this is a 400 subscriber special. Oop. I hope y'all don't mind. Anyways, thank you guys for 400 subscribers. It's really crazy considering I got 300 subscribers like 2 days ago. So y'all are insane for that one. Thank you guys for like being here for me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I wanted to let you guys know just for future notice, I use he, they pronouns, so please don't like misgender me, because that really is like a no for me. I forgot to mention that, so please don't misgender me. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is being posted really late because it took me forever to find something, and I found this and I just had to read it. So anyways, thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.